Hello everybody, welcome to Gnomoria, an absolutely wonderful game which I now have on Steam. I also have it non-Steam because, well, I pre-purchased it ages and ages and ages ago. I've forgotten how to play the game mostly. I'm trying to remember how to spin the camera, but apparently I can't remember that one. No? So, at any rate, welcome to Morbieland 2.0, the second attempt of me playing this game, which I do absolutely love. It's so much fun. We're actually going to use this area over here as the entrance to our kingdom. So we're going to dig in here. While since I played this, so bear with me if I derp about some. Now we're going to have an entrance, and then we'll have this opening hall here. That's going to be sort of an entrance hall, welcoming hall. We welcome all our guests. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we want that to be 7. And I'll tell you why. Because if it's 7, so we've got our, that's the wrong way, we've got our gnomes over here, ready to go, ready to move into their house. All we need to do is make them a house. So we're going to unpause the game, get some gnomes coming over here. Here they come. Look at this. Look at this gnome. Who is it? Ah. Look at them, we've got 2 of them going at it. Giggity. Now, we're actually going to pause for a second and take a look at our gnomes. Because I'm not happy with these names, so we're going to rename them. This one is Morbie. That is me. That is me as a gnome. This one here is Zeladin. Another part of the Incorrect Gaming crew. You'll see him around a lot. We're also going to have Sion, who is the other main content maker. He does things separately to me now. More so, we used to do a lot of joint collabs, but due to the fact that he is now currently living in America and I'm in New Zealand, we've had to tone that down a bit, so that's why there haven't been too many with us, but he's still part of the Incorrect Games crew. He was one of the founding fathers. He's in there. Next up, I've got Arcturus. Wonderful fellow, part of the main crew, and Modulus. Oops, I totally derped there. This game still seems to have a thing where it doesn't really like capitalization. So those are the 5 main characters of this channel. You'll see us around a lot, and now we are in gnome form. Now, another thing that I did with the original Gnomoria series, which you can see on my old channel, Morbie Games, also I think the last episode of it was put up on the Incorrect Gaming channel, at one of the very first uploads. I had a thing going there where you could name a gnome, get a gnome named after you. All you need to do is drop a comment in the comments section, where else are you going to drop that, saying that you would like a gnome named after you, and I've been meaning to get this game. A new recording of this started up for a while, and there was a chap called Grey Robin posting on Gnomoria number 16, I think it was, saying that he'd like a gnome. He asked if we're still doing this, and if we were, if he could have a gnome named after him. So, yes you can. There is a gnome named after you. I'm sorry, you're a female. You're a female gnome, you're a farmer gnome. There you are. Now, we've got another 3 gnomes to name. So, drop some comments in there, guys. Let's get you some gnomes. There it is. F is the button that collapses walls. So we're going to mine stairs down, right there. And you'll notice that somewhere sorry, little gnome. What the hell did you do? Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Wall, soil wall. Ah, gosh. What have I done? I want to dig stairs down. There we go. Now there's a very good reason that we're doing this. And that is because we want to find stone. Can't have a good gnome area without some stones. Onto fell trees. We're gonna fell quite a large area there. And all out in front of there. Also going to forage this whole area up. And while we're at it, this may seem a little bit strange at first. We need to wait for all those trees to be felled, so we can't actually do that at the moment. Have we hit stone yet? No, we have not. So we're going to have to keep digging these stairs down until we get some sort of stone going on there. And once we've got stone, I want to make it pretty from the get-go. We're going to start off with quite a pretty gnome fortress. -4, still nothing. Ah, stone. Brilliant. Mine wall like that. There we go. Up we are. Now, another reason why it's been so long since I've actually put one of these videos up is there's been a lot of updates recently. And I feel that the game is currently in a state where, with it being on Steam as well, it makes it incredibly easy for me to pull the updates in. Prior to having it on Steam, I would have to go off and manually download them every time an update was in. I had to check if there was an update every day, and it just made it quite a pain. So now we don't have to worry about that, meaning I can get more Gnomoria to you much quicker. And the updates have come to it's just a very cool place at the moment. There's a very cool amount of updates. What's in the game is awesome. And another reason I never continued the original series was due to the fact that we had gosh, it's night. There was one of the main issues there was the fact that they pretty much, the devs of this game essentially went off and remade how you start the game. So I wanted to play that, but I just didn't have, I just couldn't be asked really. Sounds really good, doesn't it? Morbie couldn't be asked. So you'll notice that currently I'm just going through putting some food and drink stockpiles up, and little gnomes are going to it. We've also got our yak over there, so once these trees are cleared up, we're going to try and level the terrain a bit more, and then make a yak pasture. Got all that stone there, so got an actual stone cutter's bench there, so we're going to have all these 5x5 rooms. I used to do 4x5, but I feel that 5x5 might be a bit of a nicer number to go by. Get the door in there, and it gives us a lot of storage space for the gnomes to work with. 5x5s. And these are going to be our basic workshops, so we're going to have the woodcut, whoever cuts wood sort of things. You know, real basic stuff, but totally worth it. Now, I haven't made a soil pile yet, so designate area, stockpile. Just gonna put it right there. Goods, soil. And that'll get all the soil that These are clumps of soil just sitting in here. It's going to get that right out, clear it up, make it look a lot nicer. It's still not going to be a wonderful place for our gnomes to live at the moment because, as you can see, we do have just dirt walls, dirt floors. We could go right down into the earth, but not much of a point there. Hang on, I've lost the level that we're all working at. There they are. So we need to start working on things. So we're going to build a workshop. And one of the big noticeable things here is you'll notice that they, to build a sawmill or a carpenter, anything like that now, we also need a workbench. And to do that we need crude workbenches. We're going to make some pine logs and granite. And we're going to put that in the corner there, there, and there. Now, in all honesty, I'm not overly sure on how this works. So I'm not sure if we have to upgrade them or what's going on there, but we'll find out. It's not going to be the end of the world if we screw up and have to redo it. Won't take too long. Oh, look at them taking all that dirt out. Good little gnomes. So we've now got a crude workbench. We can craft basic things like a chisel, chairs, planks, real basic stuff like that. So we're now going to, actually I think I'm more used to using this little menu here. We're now going to build a workshop for wood, and we're going to make a sawmill. Do too have a workbench. It's crude, but we got one. Chair and some saw blades as well. My goodness. Okay, so I think that's how you work it. So here, I would like you to make. Okay. We make. Aha! Right. Pine logs. Craft, and we're going to put a repeat on that. Excellent. So we can now just deconstruct that. That. They're not needed. So you'll notice the little gnomes coming over to deconstruct that for us. Because all we need now is to use this workbench here, this crude workbench. We only need one of them. Though we should probably get to work making some, digging out some more stone. So we'll get some stone underway. Dig that right out to there, and we'll get the lights on in there fairly shortly. Back to our crude workbench, we should have some planks being made. Hopefully someone's going to come in and start making some planks, planking it up. There they go. You'll notice that little green symbol there around the floor of it. That means someone is going there. They've got what they need. Or not. Or they just want to, you know, take some of that dirt away. In all honesty, they've probably fallen asleep somewhere. It is 3 in the morning, apparently. We'll just speed that up. There we go. Planks being made. Look at that. Keep going. Now, at the crude workbench, so we're actually going to take the repeat off there. Put in some, quite a few planks. And then right at the end, put 5 workbenches. 5 sounds good. Not quite sure what they've dropped there. Just a pine log. Grey Robin has fallen asleep on the floor. Look, there you are, Grey Robin. You fell asleep. You're a farmer, and you've fallen asleep. It's just not on. It's not on, mate. gonna drag out this stockpile here. One really fun little tip you can do is if you've already got a stockpile, you can just say stockpile. You don't need to choose a new stockpile, just click on the old one and drag it out a little bit. Very easy, very quick. Nice way to just extend that. Everyone is just falling asleep on the floor. We don't have beds yet, so it's something you really have to watch out for in these earlier days. And it's going to happen a lot. You just work your poor gnomes to the point of exhaustion. Not much you can do about that though. It's rather unfortunate. Rather happy music. Everyone's asleep over here. That's Morbulus. Here. Got one of the unnamed gnomes and also Sion. So at times the game can be a little slow, as you're no doubt rather bored out of your poor little minds right now. But I'm very sure that you'll be able to bear with me. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do at all. There. Designation. No, cancel job. There we go. As I said, it's been a while since I played this, so I may end up making a few mistakes along the way. For example, there's already that this line in here, though I can easily just use that for storage. See, I've done it even worse on this side actually. Let's just stop that right away. We won't do any more mistakes there. 5 by 5. Excellent. Look at all those workshops. Now you can even have more out the side here as well. It's really quite excellent. Maybe we should have left a... oh no, another gnome has taken over. Was it Arcturus? Arcturus asleep on the job. Sion just moves in there, takes over. Well played. So we've still got crates, some good old strawberries in there. What we've got in the bag? Strawberry seeds. Don't really need them at the moment. We don't have anywhere to store all these logs, so at the moment there's nowhere to put a farm. So I want the farms to be out in this area. We just need a way to get these everything, as it were. Just a bit better done. Right, we seem to have hit the dirt over this side, so that's a little unfortunate. Luckily our Morbie has woken up. Oh, I was asleep on the job. Morbie and Zal just going at it, bringing all that dirt out. That's really unnecessary to be mining that dirt, but I figure they're already mining it, might as well keep mining it. Slowly but surely you'll see that this dirt is being cleared out. We don't have too many gnomes at the moment. Gnome numbers will grow as time goes on. Just put it into double speed. Mine this whole area out. Get all the gnomes on the job. There we go. Look at them go. That's awesome. Now, 2 days, well, being the night on the second day, I figure that's as good a place to leave it as any. It has been an absolute pleasure having you fine people watch this video. I hope that you will drop a like and subscribe. Make sure to name and drop a comment asking to have a gnome named after you at the very least. And we'll see where Morbieland 2.0 takes us. Morbie out.